Test it, test it, test it, test it. Yo, yo, yo. What's the mic, yo? Yo, yo. There it goes. There it goes. I hit the button for it to go live. Yo, let's go. Where's everybody at? Let's flow this shit, man. Money. That's good. Let me see what's going on with this one. I'll tell them. Devil on the shoulder. What? Sorry, Instagram, you off today. I can't click it with you. See something. I tell them. I ain't gonna even use the lyrics, y'all. Y'all already know how I am with it. I'm in Hell's Kitchen with the apron and the hairnet. Oh. Goes around like a hula hoop. Sorry, I'm putting everybody in, y'all. Give me a minute. What's up, Alicia? It's my podcast. Welcome to Life Be Life. Sorry, I'm putting everybody in right now. Yo. Wow. What up, Sharice? Oh, no. What up, Sharice? I'm sorry, I'm setting up everything. I'm on YouTube. What's up, YouTubers? I see you out there. Let's blow you up a little. I see you out there. like, share, and subscribe this video. You new to Life Be Life, and I gotta introduce you to Life Be Life. What up, V? What's good? Yeah, we gotta link back up, V. We gotta link back up, V. Like for real, for real. Yeah, we definitely gotta link up on some stuff. Lil Wayne and Drake, y'all. What's up? You been working, child? Me too. I've been going through a lot. I can't even lie. I've been so busy dealing with work, and I've been doing so much. Like it's just been hectic. It's been crazy. All right. I see you, YouTubers. We got a measly 4 minutes left. That's all I got. What's up? Is that Juju? What up, Juju? Welcome to Life Be Life. I can't seem to get this up. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's all good. Normally it has it on here, so I don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. No, it's on now, baby. It's a wrap. I found you. All right, 2 minutes out before we get started. What up, Tyra? All right, welcome to Life Be Life. If y'all don't know what Life Be Life is, I would describe to you. This is the second season. What up, Christy? I see you, Sugarfoot. What's good? This is the second season of Life Be Life, the second episode. If you missed out on the first episode, you can go back on YouTube and go look at it. You can go on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, one or the other. You can go on one of the others and check me out. We have all type of episodes, all type of series of different things. There were topics we're talking about on a daily Life Be Life basis. Today is about bullying. And we're not just talking about bullies at school. We're talking about bullies at work. We're talking about partners that's bullies. We're talking about all different types of bullies that carrying on, if you know what I mean. But the main topic, the main thing we're going to talk about is our kids that's basically going through a lot with this bullying. You know, teachers not paying attention to it, principals not paying attention to it. It's getting a little out of hand. So we definitely going to get up. I got 1 minute left, y'all. So give me a sec. 1 minute left with I see you. TikTok be thinking I don't be seeing them. But I see you, TikTok, like I'm not blind. Like if I was blind, I wouldn't, you know. Oh man, we don't want to hear that. Come on now. Well, I'll listen to that tap out. Yo. All right, we finna get started, y'all. Welcome. Let's get this going. Ooh. All right, YouTube. We on that 30-second mark. Let's get it. What up, Tori? I see you. That's my partner right there, y'all. So what up, y'all? Say that, Tori. What's up, Cindy? Look at all my bingo hosts coming up in here. Thank you for supporting Life Be Life. This is the second episode of the second season, you guys. All right, we got 10 seconds out. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. Welcome to Life Be Life, and I am your host. Alexandria, aka Sugarfoot. If you don't know me as Sugarfoot, then you just don't know me. Welcome to our second episode, second season of Life Be Life. And if you missed out on the first season, you can always go onto YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook to go review the last videos that I haven't seen. If you haven't seen the first season, you're welcome to go to the first season, go look at the first season also on YouTube. It's not hard, you guys. All you gotta do is the link is up under the bio on Facebook under this video right now. All you gotta go is on YouTube on Life Be Life and follow. That's all you gotta do. It's so simple. One click. Anytime somebody share is really helping Life Be Life and get off the ground. All right. All right. So with that being said, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I had a long day with my son. I had to take him to see a psychiatrist. It's been a piece of work. I know a lot of people been asking me where I've been. Y'all, I've been dealing with a lot of eye problems. I just found out I got glaucoma, so I've been dealing with a lot. So, but I'm good though. I'm back. I'm straight. That's all that matters, that I'm straight right now. But at the end of the day, I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Please, if you can find the time to like and share this video, it would definitely help Life Be Life and get off the ground. What's up, YouTubers? I am not missing you guys. I see you. Okay. With that being said, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all being on here. But the topic for today is bullying. And when I was talking to my boy Tori, and we talking about bullying not only at schools, but we also talking about bullying with partners, bullying with parents, bullying with work, your boss, anything. It can be bullying has been many definitions and many vibrant people. And we all know this, but we definitely gonna get on the one with the kids, because I've been saying too many kids kill themselves because they're being bullied. My daughter just had a little situation. Yeah, my daughter. Everybody know about me. If you, like I said, if you don't know me as Sugarfoot, then you don't know. It's like three personalities over here. I'm a Taurus. What you expect? However, to be quite honest with you, I don't know if y'all give y'all kids the pep talk about bullying. With the bullying and what's the protocol, what is the procedures and all that stuff. But my protocol with my daughter is, I tell her, hey, the first time somebody do something to you, tell the teacher. The second time the same person keep messing with you, the teacher not doing nothing, go to the principal. Principal ain't doing nothing, call me. You don't want her to call me. You don't want her to call her mama. No. Because I'm that parent that'll put on pigtails. What my daughter ain't going to do, I'm going to do. We know violence is not the answer, but nowadays, too many kids are getting bullied to a point that they are killing themselves. And it is getting out of hand. And it's because of the failure of, what up, cuz? What up? It's a failure to, sometimes I feel like the school system fails some of our kids because they don't listen to them. It's very, very important that you listen to your children, your kids at school, because if they're saying they're being bullied, you need to take action right away. These kids be getting out of control. I've seen it many a times, and especially with my son Jalen, he's autistic. He always get bullied all the time. Well, now he doesn't now because he's very strong. Because anybody have any type of kid with a disability, they're very, very strong. And Jalen, he's very, very strong. He is 22, and I don't let him know I'm scared of him. But I ain't no punk. What's up, BFF? They go Tay in the house. What up, Tay? But at the end of the day, it's very important that you talk to your children. Give them a little pep talk about the bullying, because it is really, really getting out of control. Like I said, I gave my daughters 3 steps because only so much we can do. What us as mothers, we're very protective of our children. Everybody knows that. I'm very protective. My daughter, that's my only daughter out of 5 boys, so I'm very protective. I mean, my daughter is very gentle. She is not one of those fighters, but if she have to, she will. But my daughter ain't like me. I'm from the west side of Chicago, baby. I'm reckless. I'm ignorant with it. I'm real ignorant. So if you happen to see that little girl, Alani Negron, I advise you turn the other way, because her mama got loose screws. I'm just being honest. The screws is loose. However, I just want to say violence is not the answer, but sometimes you have to react to violence when you don't have a choice and you have to defend yourself. I'm curious if some of y'all are telling them to defend themselves, because it's not okay for somebody to muff their head or hit them in the head or throwing objects at them. That is not okay. Cutting their hair, Oh, I've seen many, many situations with girls getting their hair cut. Now they got kids, young kids come to school with guns. So, violence is not the answer, but you have to figure out some way to protect yourself when kids are bullying you. Like I said, I tell my daughter all the time, hey, tell the teacher. The teacher not doing nothing, the principal not doing nothing. The principal don't want you to do is call your mom and let it be in mom's or dad's hands. Because there's only so many times we're going to tell you, hey, get control of the situation. Sometimes I feel like the principals don't do enough. Sometimes I feel like the school don't do enough. The school wait till it's too late till somebody is dead or hurt and then want to come out and say, oh, now we're going to do something. No, why didn't you did something before? They always tell you got to build paperwork on this person. Same way at work. Like you got to build paperwork on a person. Hey, Alicia and Yaya, welcome to Light Be Life, and this is my podcast. The topic is bullying. I always feel like they always feel like you gotta follow chain of command, and which you have to. Yeah, you do have to follow chain of command, but how many times do you want this kid to poke me or punch me in my face and you do something about it? Because how many of you parents out there right now, your kid come to you and tell you, especially a disabled kid, how many parents have their kid come to them, and what's the first thing come to your mind? You be angry, you be mad, you be like, oh, I'm finna somebody up. But you do have to follow the chain of command as well as principal. Like Tori was telling me, it's not quick to jump off the gun. The principal is just doing her job. We understand that, but how many times would it take for your kids to keep coming to report to tell you that they're being bullied and you're not doing nothing about it? You think you're doing your job until that kid get really hurt, or end up on Fox 32 News. Oh, the kid killed themselves because they're being bullied at school. Some people may not think it's serious, but it is very serious and it's very critical, and it's going on every day. Every day. And we're talking about kids from 7 and up. Sometimes you just have to really, really talk to your children about this bullying, because like I said, I just recently seen a kid kill themselves. Probably, I think she was 9, and she killed herself because she kept telling the teacher. She said, "Hey, she keeps bothering me," and she was making in fun of her face and all this stuff because she was a different race. Who cares? I don't care if you're orange, purple, blue, orange, whatever color you want to be. At the end of the day, all kids got feelings. Kids hurt. Words hurt them. And you always say words shouldn't hurt you. You grow up and learn the words don't hurt you. But when you're a kid, words do hurt you. Cindy said, we've been going through this all school year with my grandbaby, and it is the same little girl. Okay, I'm going to tell you a quick story. And this just happened. My daughter, I did an old-fashioned hairstyle. This is back in the day in the 90s. Put your hair in a ponytail and you had your little hair hanging down. My daughter has a lot of hair. So the girls, she always had girls picked on her. I'm going to make the story short. She always had these 6 girls pick on her. They didn't like her because of the texture of her skin, because she got pretty eyelashes, she got pretty skin, or she got pretty hair. Hello, she's mixing Puerto Rican and black. Okay, big deal. But they always pick with her because she's pretty. Okay, so let me tell you how I did this. Okay, and I'm ignorant. When my daughter called me, I'm spazzing out. I'm going crazy. The little girl like yanked her hair. Okay, she went to tell the teacher, "Hey, she yanked my hair. Tell me what she did." And blah 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 blah. She did it. All right. She went and told the teacher. Teacher went and talked to the girl. The girl came back to her desk and said, "Wait till we get in the bathroom." That's a threat. My daughter like, okay, well, let me go get the hall pass, see what she's gonna do in the bathroom. So she get the hall pass, has to go to the bathroom. Hey, Helen, she goes to the bathroom. Next thing you know, she said she comes out of the bathroom and 6 girls surrounded her. 6. So she's like, oh, 6 girls surrounding me. All right, little short pup girl. She grabs up from behind the neck. Well, she didn't hold my daughter's neck tight enough, so she turned around and bit on the titty. Okay, she bit on the titty. Everybody laughing, talking about her, talking about, you nasty. All the rest of the girl, you nasty. You a dyke because you bit on the titty. My daughter said, no, I was defending myself. Okay, my daughter, the bell rang to get ready to switch over to class. She's like, all right, bad. She said, I'm going to the principal. I ain't going to the. She went to the principal. She tell the principal what's going on. At the time, the teacher already called on what happened. She bring all the girls to the principal. Why? When all the girls get to the principal, they jump my daughter right in front of the principal. Principal got hit in the face trying to stop her. Did my daughter get hurt? No, because I know my daughter. But I know it was already over with when she called my phone. I said, it is about to go down. I already knew that. I already knew that from that point. When she called me and said, hey, Ma, the girls jumped me, the principal got hit in the face. I was like, oh, that's my cue to leave. All right, I don't care where I was at. I was heading that way. What's funny is when I made it to the school, one of the parents was already there. First of all my kids go to the same school, including the boys, when they were younger. So the security officers know me. It's first thing they see me, they say, Miss Negron, oh, what are you doing here? I told her the message. Oh, well, we're not aware of what's going on. I'm quite sure you're not. That's why I'm here. So let me tell you, hey, Shatisha. So let me tell you how we go about this. One of the moms come in. She's short. Yeah. She comes in and tells my son, who bit my daughter on the titty all ghetto and ratchet? I'm like, okay. So I know who mama that is. I already knew who that was. And here go my daughter come with the principal. Miss Negron, what are you doing here? Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to tolerate it. No, whoa. First of all, she said, why are you up here? I said, well, my daughter called me and told me what's going on. You know, I got this handle. If you got a handle, you wouldn't got hit in the face now, would you? That's what Tori told me. She was just doing her job. Let me tell you something. When there's a point where 6 girls jumping a girl in front of the principal, that's a problem. All right. The little girl got to talk, and the little girl walked up that she bit on the titty. She get to talk. Mama, that's her. She not knowing that I'm a lonely mama. You know me. I don't care. I already knew they wasn't about their life. Like I said, I knew they wasn't. The little girl kept talking. I grabbed her by her head. I ain't gonna lie, I did. The little legs was dangling. I don't care. This is my daughter. I'm gonna protect my daughter. This is just me. Hey, Demora. This is just me. I had to protect my daughter. I had to make it clear. I had her hanging like a little dummy doll, dangling out the bottom. The mom was like, let my daughter go. I said, you ain't about their life. Shut up. I already knew she wasn't. So I let her know, hey, that girl right there, you don't bother her. She's an honor student. She's graduated the highest honors. You don't get to touch her. She don't bother nobody. She plays sports. She stays to herself. There's no reason why you have to mess with my daughter. Imagine this is all year round. It just so happened I called her right there at the nick of time. Okay? Here go the principal. Oh, Miss Negron, you can't do that. We are not gonna have all this going on in here. This is very ignorant. And how she says she made it seem like I was like I need to just calm down. No, I was just scaring her, let her know, hey, not my daughter. The rest of the girls coming around, their parents coming in. I sat there until every last one of them parents came in and talked to them and let them know, hey, not my kid. You aware your daughter, not my kid. Oh, I'm not that parent. I will put on pigtails and a tutu and come for you, your mama, your daughters, and whoever else that's involved with it. I'm one of those parents. So don't touch her, because I know my daughter is not a fighter. She will protect herself, but she's not a fighter. Violence is not always the answer, but sometimes you need to put your foot down, because by you not putting your foot down, you're allowing them to continue to bully your child. And guess what? If the parents not teaching them at home, how they supposed to know? Because it starts at home. It really do. If they're not getting, if they're not getting the parenting skills at home from their parents to teach them how to treat one another, how in the hell is they supposed to learn it? So yeah, sometimes you got to put your foot down. Hey, Katie. So when it comes to my daughter, and that's my only daughter, like I said, I get very protective. It's like a cub having a baby, a lion having a cub. Like, come on, no, you're not gonna touch my kid. So, with that being said, it's just a mom perspective. You dads, y'all take it pretty easy. Y'all like, oh, it's okay. No. You dads can shut up. I'm gonna shut up right now. Because y'all always talking about something, we crazy for going up to the school. No, we not. But there's too many kids out here dying of this bullying stuff. It's just way too much. It's too many on the news. Everybody would be overlooking it, not knowing that can be your kid. You have to open your mouth. You have to say something. You have to put your foot down somewhere when it comes down to these kids getting bullied. Plain and simple. My kids already know. My kids got stories for days, and they can tell you yourself what I did. Okay? What up, Reggie? What up, bro? Oh, they're gonna dig New York in the house. New York. No, but seriously, to be realistic here, please talk to your children about it, because a lot of people are not being disciplined at home. They're not being taught to about this bullying, how to treat one another. They really not. They not. It's bad enough we dealing with. Did you hear about? We probably won't even have school systems by September. You know, Trump trying to get that out. We may have to teach our kids from home. First of all, my mind ain't even functioning right to teach nobody. I'm not. I don't know why they want to go there. There's a lot of older people out here. You ain't been to school in decades, and y'all talking about some teaching them at home. Like, does the teacher come to my house? Because she not invited. I'm not doing all that. I just feel like it's just too much going on right now with the world today, especially with the bullying. The last incident I seen with the girl, the little 8-year-old girl killing herself because she felt like they kept picking with her. You know, like I said, you got to put your foot down somewhere. It's okay to follow chain command. Like I told my daughter, hey, teacher, principal, and call me. If ain't neither one of them doing nothing, then it's our job to protect our kids. Plain and simple. Now, that's with the whole bullying school system stuff. Like, please, just sit down and talk with your kids. No, I'm not saying violence is the answer, but sometimes you got to put your foot down, scare them a little bit, let them know, hey, this is going to stop right here. It's going to stop. I got a problem. Hold on, who is this? I think Cindy just said, oh God. Okay, let me go back from what Cindy has said. Cindy is on Facebook. She said, if I'm correct, we've been going through this through the whole school year with my grandbaby and this and the same little girl. She bit her and broke her skin with teeth marked, then pulled her whole braid out of the front of her head. She has a bald spot now. Okay, Miss Cindy. Hold on, Miss Cindy. Wow. And this is pre-K. Pre-K? Where's the people that's supposed to be watching them? Because, you know, my son Alan, he got his shoulder dislocated. Well, he dislocated somebody's shoulder because in daycare. And they tried to put charges on my kid. And he was only, 7? Yep. He dislocated somebody's shoulder because they were bothering him. So what I gotta say to you is, Cindy, with that, have you even took it to the principal and talked to the principal about it? Have you even? First of all, this is pre-K. This ain't even. This. Did you talk to the school about this? Like, where's the people that's supposed to be watching them? The teachers, the assistants. Where are they at? Like, did you question them on that? Because that's something real serious. That biting. Shit, y'all don't know me. I'll go back and bite that kid back. I don't care if you 2 months. You bit my kid. No, I was just we done been in the school board education and nothing was done. You see what I'm saying? You may have to take her to another school if that keeps carrying on to a point that the same little girl, she probably just keep biting her. No, I would, hey, it's pre-K. You call the police, they're gonna be like, what you calling the police for? But the reality is it's really the people that's in charge that's in the classroom. It's their fault. They're supposed to be watching the kids. And they won't tell you who she is. Yeah, I'll move my kid quick. Because your kid probably coming home with all type of bite marks. We told them we was going to take her out. As you should. Hey, Murders, welcome to Life Be Life. This is my podcast. But you know what? Don't say I didn't say this. Violence is not the answer, but you do. I do think, Cindy, you need to remove her out of that school if they're going to keep carrying on. Yeah, we did that too, and they connected me to the school. So pretty much, it wasn't a win-win for you. It was a lose-lose for you. Because I'm going to tell you now, I'm serious. I'm very devious when it comes down to my kids. Don't touch my kids. I don't even care. My kids is my everything. Like, I can't have nobody even play around with them like that. Like if it's any type of bullying activity, I can't. Nope. If I see it from a distance, like this little girl tried to push Orlando, I had to tell Orlando he's gonna push her back. I said, Orlando, she's a girl. You can't do that. You can't. I have to let him know she's a girl. Don't do that. I'll just trip her and call it a day. What? Is that a mean? What? I'm talking about she pushed my son down the stairs. And I tried to foul. What's wrong with you? I'm just wait. Helen said somebody told me to call the social services and they will put cameras. Yes. You know what? That is a good idea. They can put cameras in there, depending on if the school can afford it. That's the only way they can get those cameras in there. Helen said, my daughter is going through the same thing. My grandson keeps getting bit or hit. Only he can tell his mom who's doing it. They finally did discipline the kid doing it since it was pre-K. He been biting him since pre-K. They made her parents keep her home. She's not allowed back to the school until next year. Okay, now that's some good disciplinary action. That's some good disciplinary action. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it starts off at home. You have to teach your kids how to be nice to other children. You had to. Orlando is autistic. We all know autistic kids. They have stages. They can kick your kid. They can bite your kid. They can do pretty much anything. You know, their activities is very unpredictable. So yeah, I think that was a good disciplinarian that they did as far as Helen's situation. You know, removing her out of the school. Don't let her attend back, because then the parents gonna be mad. Oh, she got to stay home. Well, get your kid under control, and they can come back to school. Yeah, kids gotta learn how to respect one another. That's just it. You gotta teach your kids that. I don't care if it's a public school, private school, all girls school, all boys school. You gotta teach them how to treat one another with respect. And guess what? Respect starts at home. It starts at home. And that's just it. It's not up to the teacher to teach your child to be respectful. It is your job as parents to teach your kids, to let them know, hey, this ain't right. You don't treat kids this way. You don't push kids like this. You don't bite kids. It is up to the parents to teach their kids, not the teacher. Because I be hearing some people say, "Oh, we send them to school so they can learn." Guess what? That's not the teacher job. The teacher job is not the job, not her job to discipline. She's teaching them about education. Okay? It is your job to teach your child to be respectful to others. Plain and simple. So I blame the parent. Or, of course, I blame the parent. I blame the parents 100%. You need to pay more attention to your child. That's just it. The same child has several incidents reports against her 2 weeks period, and not with the same child. Wow. Yeah, that kid had to get up out of there. The kid definitely had to get up out of there. Oh, for sure. For sure. Well, bullying not only don't take place at school. Bullying also take place with partners. Did you know that? You know, sometimes your partner can be a little bully too. They may not know that they're doing it, but it's our job to confront them about it. But yeah, your partner can be a bully towards you, expecting high expectations, wants you to do this and do that, demanding you to do this, do that. Let me tell you something. I have a routine that I do, that I used to do. And like I said, I work from 2 a.m. to 2 p.m., come home, get my kid off the bus. I'm getting ready to set up dinner, taking somebody to baseball practice, not to mention 3-4 kids playing baseball. You got one kid going over to the Special Olympics. You got one kid doing this. And then guess what? Dinner's got to be done before you get ready to take them to practice. By the time you get home, you get everybody, get in the tub, get them bathed up, brush your teeth, say your prayers, get in the bed, do it all over again. Everybody has a schedule that they follow, and it can be very, very exhausting. I feel like when you're married, you have to do that together. It shouldn't be a one person doing everything. It should always be helping each other. That's the point of your partner, whether you're married or not. If you're living in that household together, you have to help each other. And there's nothing wrong with helping each other. It should never be a one person doing everything. You may not think it's bullying, but it is. Oh, babe, why you didn't do this? Oh, why you didn't do that, babe? Why you didn't do that, babe? Why you didn't drop him off over there? It can be bullying. Expecting them to do this, expecting them to do that, your partner, but what are you doing? You need to say that to yourself. Look in the mirror and say that to yourself. What are you doing to help? I'm going to bill for it. Yep, that's right. Shantae said, yep, mine's. You said yours do it all, tell me all the time that you're bullying. You know, I don't even think, let me say this. I don't think that it's bullying, especially with women, because I notice that men get upset when women say, we need to keep the house clean. Everybody has a certain way that they want to clean, especially women. Us women, we strict with how we want our house clean a certain way. I just think that, hey, Aaliyah, I just think that us women, we don't like filth, okay? We like to come into a healthy house. And when I mean healthy, which means I don't want to see no shoes laying on the floor when I walk in the doorway tripping. I don't need to see your jeans laying around. I don't need to see dishes in my sink overnight. I don't need to see the toilet dirty. I don't need to see my table with crumbs all left over from the day before yesterday. I don't need to see laundry laying on the floor. I don't need to see no trash built up and it's like 5 Negroes in this house and can't nobody take the trash out. I don't need to see all of that. That's what I mean. That's not bullying. That is disciplining your kids and letting your kids know they have responsibility too while you're not there. Period. As your child get older, they will learn to know to be responsible and keep their house clean, because you don't want the wrong person to come in your house and humiliate your ass, because it will be friends that will do it. Tori said, did you need to live by yourself? Hey, Nina. What's up? Welcome to Life Be Life and Baby. The topic is bullying. It's not about you need to. Tori said that you need to live by yourself. It's not about that. It's about helping each other. It is our job. If you know you're not that type of person that don't clean up a lot, and you got 6 or 7 or 8 kids running around as teenagers, I need you to tell them to make sure they do their part. You don't just let them walk around freely and not doing nothing. The garbage is high, grass needs to be cut and all that other stuff. Like, I'm just saying, okay, Tay, I hear you with that. Now, yeah, sometimes you men can be a little bit too much. Y'all can do a little bit too much too. Because women are more cleaner than men. Let me say that one more time, okay? Women are more cleaner than men. Not saying some men ain't not, but I do feel like it's a high percentage of women that keeps it clean more than men. Okay? Unless y'all got maids or something that comes in and clean up for y'all. But I do feel like, y'all feel like we picking on y'all about cleaning. It's just like we like to come in a clean environment. That's just it. We don't like to come home to a nasty house, grease all over the sink and the table and all of that stuff. Like, come on, if you cook, clean up behind yourself. It's just a responsible thing to do. That's just it. Sometimes y'all just get a little carried away. I ain't gonna lie. I cringe when I see stuff out of place and disgusted. I'm like, oh, why is this still there? Oh, One time my blood pressure went through the roof because I came in the house and it was just trash all over the floor. I can't. And you got kids, grown-ups walking in the house, walking right past and walking over it. No, make them clean it up. They don't do too much. Some just don't do shit. Oh gosh, Shantae just dropped a bomb. What you say about them guys? They don't do too much. Some just don't do shit. I felt that one. Yeah, they just don't do nothing. They're lazy. You're absolutely right. Tori said he should be working just like you. Work. I agree. The kids should have chores. Yeah, if you have kids in the house and kids don't do chores and they come up with a million excuses saying, "Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that." No, I have one clean day, mandatory deep cleaning day, and that is Saturday. You must. It better smell like bleach, pine sol. It better be some Anita Baker playing. I want everybody choking on the bleach type deep cleaning. That's the type of cleaning I was raised off of. You wake up and you hear that Anita Baker going or some Patty, you already know you messed up. You finna clean up. What up, Anika? What up, BF? That was good. I just feel like, kids, y'all give y'all kids a lot of slap on the wrist. Stop that slaps on the wrist. No, especially if they grown. Oh, I can't stand when I have a partner, and I don't care if it's my kid or not, and they grown and they in the house and don't do shit. You don't work. You don't clean. You don't cook. All you do is eat, sleep, and shit. No, not in my house. Nope. I don't like, and I don't want to hear that about, oh, they good. They ain't there playing video games all day, smoking weed all day, drinking all day, but they can't pick up a broom. And you still doing their laundry and they 22? Baby, bye. No, not in my house. No, I bet you. Let me tell you something. My kids, I taught my kids how to do laundry at 8. The hell? I wish I would. Not at all. It won't happen. It definitely won't happen. It never. I'm just saying. A lot of you parents come up with excuses why your kids is not being responsible in the house. Because I got a lot of kids. I shouldn't have to pick up anything. I'm not saying my kids don't clean because they know. They know. My kids, they know I'm coming home and they ain't did their chores. They running all over the place trying to figure out how I'm clean this before they come in. Here go Derek. Derek said, here you go. Man bashing again. Let me tell you something. This is not a man bashing. This is facts. All if hold on, what you say? Hold on, wait. Do you need hold on? Wait. Now he finna tickle me. You just hired a maid or a cleaning service. Okay. He said, Derek said, here you go bashing men again. Let me tell you something. When we say something about men, we're not saying all men. We just saying a certain percentage. Because I have seen some real, oh God, men that could clean so good. You walk in their house, you can eat off their floor. So I've seen men like that. It's not a bashing thing. It's just what we experience. And then Tori said 22-year-olds should be living at home unless it's extremely circumstantial. Yes, you was absolutely right. At a certain age, now be honest, you guys, at a certain age, what do you expect your kid to be out of your house to leave a nest? Answer me that. Answer me that. Like if your kid going to school and work, that's different. Close by the house, they're doing something with themselves, that's different. But if you got a 21-year-old that's sitting in your house and don't do nothing, don't cook, don't clean, don't do nothing, no job, not going to school, where is it okay for that? Hey, Robert, welcome to Life Be Life, and this is my podcast. Where is it okay for that? I feel like the appropriate age that a kid should leave the nest is when you come out of college. Sometimes you want to come back home on breaks and whatever. You may stay in the dorm or whatever. But I think the appropriate age for a kid is when you get out of college. You should be all set up and ready to go. Ready to live on your own. Find your studio. Find your one bedroom. A nigga, Tori, a nigga said hi. She's talking to you. If you baby your kids, they will never leave in the house. Boom! That's another bomb. Because I know some people be like, it's okay for them to live over here. Let me tell you something. I would like for all of my kids to move the fuck out so I can run through my house butt ass naked. Yes, get out. Get the fuck up. I'm kicking you out. Okay? I would like for them. But like Tori said, it depends on their circumstances. And I feel like kids should always, at a certain age, you don't baby them too much. Let them go out there and learn. Let them fall on their face and learn how to pick themselves up. They're never gonna learn if they don't go out there. Just always be the support system. If they happen to go out there and they want to try a part by itself and don't work out, they got to bounce back. That's fine. Let them know you got their back as parents. But they still need to go out there and learn how to be responsible. Because guess what? If I croak and he croak, what's your bag up here? What? How you gonna take care of yourself? The kids got to go out there and learn how to take care of themselves. Okay? Too much all that babying. Stop that babying shit. I don't want to see them go. Hell, let them go. Let them experience. Let them feel. Let them feel what it feels like to fall on your face and learn how to pick yourself up. They're never gonna learn if you're not gonna let them fall on their face. Hell, I give my kids opportunity to fall on their face all the time. I don't even care if it's a new sport enter their life or something new they trying out and didn't work out, and then they come back and they try again. You got to let them try. Okay, so Shantae said, I believe you still should wait till a child is stable enough to be able to maintain a house, car, and anything else before they are pushed out. Okay, here's the thing. Who's paying for that car? You. Okay. Who's paying for that? I mean, I see what you're saying, but you talking about stableness. We are the ones making them stable, but they also got to learn how to stable themselves. Because you can't always bounce back on your parents. Like I said, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. This is why you pump your kid up. I say for me, like I always talk to my kids face to face about important stuff at 10. Because they start getting curious. They start asking questions. You know, just do it the appropriate way. Don't do it to a point where they like shocked, like, what are you trying to scare me? Just tell them in a respectful manner. Okay. Tori said he's seen nasty women. I've seen nasty women too. I didn't walk to somebody's house, a roach fell right on my shoulder. Like, the fuck? I took off my clothes right there and dropped that shit right there. I'm just saying, I've seen it. If you're hold on, what did he say? Oh, hold on. Okay. So Derek said, my son lives in Texas and he's 21, but me being his dad, I can't see my child struggling to make ends meet in a strange place, so I help. Now that's different. It's okay to help. Now, I'm not saying it's not okay to help your kid, but you still need to let them go out there and learn how to be responsible. They always got their parents to bounce back on if we're there. That's what I'm saying. You just got to prep them up for the outside world because, it's not easy. Everything is expensive right now. So I can't see a teenager or a 21-year-old, 22-year-old out there on their own, trying to get a studio or something like that. I'm just saying, like Shantae said, if they are stable and they can provide for themselves and take care of themselves, then that's different. But it's always important to lend your kid a hand. Yes, definitely. I always say to my kids, if you want to go out there and try. But if it don't work, come on back. You got to let them go out there and try sometimes. Shantae said, no, they will be paying for it. You teach them young money management and things of that. I like that. And things of that nature. The way at a certain point, they will be ready. That's right. Yes, you are absolutely right, Shantae. And those bullies are out there. Shut up, Tori. And to get to my next subject, I feel like as far as our partners being bullies, the best route to that is to help each other. It should never be one person doing everything. I don't care what it is. It's, even with disciplined kids or trying to teach your kids how to do the right things and to be respectful to one another. My other bullying issue is at work. You do have people that bully you at work, and they have their favoritism of favorite people that they like to be around or work with. I know everybody see it. Like, oh, she has a favorite person that she likes to be around. Oh, she has a favorite person. They don't do no work and you doing all the work. That's the bullying I'm talking about. I see it all the time. I don't have a favorite person at work. I don't. Everybody get treated the same. There is no favorite. Same way with my kids. There is no favorite. You have to let them know that, because that as soon as that favoritism pop up, then things get more critical. So I definitely feel like at work, it's a lot of management. They have certain people who they let get away with stuff. It should never be that way. Everybody should be treated the same. I don't care if you know them 10, 20 years. You have to treat each other the same. Hey, Stacy. And that's just it. I don't like it. I see it all the time. And I used to work at, I'm not going to say where, and I felt like I was doing all the work because I was strong. Everybody seen how strong I was. Like, oh, Alex, oh, she do this fast. She can cut this fast. She cut the vegetables fast. Oh, she cut them off an angle. Oh, she cut them horizontal. They always ask me. To me, that's bullying. Stop asking me to do shit, and you got 20 other employees over here that you can ask to do it. Well, you faster. I don't give a shit. That's bullying. Okay? Oh, that's okay. I just feel like that's bullying. Black people are new to treating the same in a corporate America. Yes, that's true too. Yes. But, I don't care where you go in any type of environment, work environment you go to, there's always some friction somewhere. You may have came into a new job and you see the friction. Let me tell you something. Stay out of that friction. Because that friction probably going on long enough before you even got there. And let me tell you something. I see friction all the time. I don't say nothing. I'm Sugarfoot. If I'm not added to the equation and my name is not said, whatever's going on is going to go on. I'm not saying who did it, who did it. I ain't no snitch. I don't care. If it wasn't pertaining to Sugarfoot, I don't give a damn. Okay? That's how I feel about that. Sugarfoot is all for Sugarfoot. When I'm in an environment and you're the only black chef in the area, I got to watch my back and only my back. I don't have time to watch everybody else's back. Long as you mind your business and go in there and do your job and make your coin and get out of there. That is the goal. Who cares about what's going on in there? Who Pookie shot yesterday? Who went bungee jumping? I don't give a damn. Just let me get my hours over with, make my bread and deuces. That's how your day should be going. It shouldn't be no. I be hearing all this knick-knack and he said, she said, he got fired, and then shut up. Stop being nosy. That's what miserable people do. They cause friction. They be nosy. They worry about who doing what, why they doing. Mind your business and get your life on track. How about that? Don't worry about what Sugarfoot doing. I'm doing my job, make my bread, and going home. This is why I don't never worry about what's going on anywhere, any facility I work in. I don't worry about it. Nope. No. That grapevine, yep. The grapevine, yep, it's always something. Every time, have you ever walked in the field, like, girl, let me tell you what happened. And the main people that be saying it be the main ones. The main ones ain't doing nothing. Are you a bully? No, I'm not a bully. I have never been a bully. I have no intentions of bullying anyone that's not in my genes. Now, I would help you if you're near me and I see something that's not right. Yeah, I would definitely help you, but bullying, that's not my character. I'm far from that. Anika, I'm gonna need you to shut up because see, this is why I can't have Anika on here. She's talking about I'm a bully. Why would you say that, Anika? Why would you say that? Why? Not true. I'm far from that. But as I said, let me say this to you, people that's going into the new working fields or any type of environment. The best thing to do is be you, stay you, choose your battles, go in there and do your job and go home. Don't worry about what's going on, where and what. Don't try to make friends because guess what? I ain't in the business of making friends at work. I just want to do my job and go the hell home. No, I'm not hanging with nobody. Nope. After the club. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to do my same routine and take care of priorities at home. Just please, because I be hearing some people go start a new job. Oh, that's my friend. Now, girl, you just met her. Shut up. Stop using that friend word. Stop. Y'all take that friend word too serious. And you know who your friend is when you there. You're going through stuff and they try to help you. Friend will not let you fall, and we all know this. So don't be so quick to use that word friend. Keep that shit to yourself. Learn the definition before you use it. Because I'm telling you, I don't call everybody my friend because Now, Shantae, that's a friend. Anika, yeah. No, them are my friends. See, when I use that word, I only use it with certain people. I can't say everybody. Tori, that's friend. That's somebody else. But he more than a friend. That's something else. And then Derek, that's another BFF. That's a male BFF. Like, come on. It's a lot of them out there. It's just, if I have never labeled you that, you just haven't reached the criteria yet. You haven't made it to the level. There's levels to this shit. I'm not just going to call you my friend. Even though I make some of y'all ass itch, but I'm not going to just label. I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying. And no, I'm not a bully. If anything, I'm against it because I have seen, like I said, my son Jalen go through a lot with that. Or you don't, like I said, I do know that Jalen ain't taking that shit now because he's strong as hell. Like, man, I see him pick his daddy up. It scared me. I was like, shit, I'm scared of this motherfucker. I'm just saying, them disabled kids be strong, man. When you see a kid just out of excitement pick somebody up and they bigger than you, like, God damn, imagine what he can do. and somebody pissed them off. But yeah, nah, I really ain't no bully. But anyways, anybody else got anything else to say about bullying? Any positive thoughts on bullying? Anybody have anything to say on it? Because at the end of the day, just remember I said this, violence is not the answer because those kids already go through enough already. Just try to sit down and talk with your kid. Even, you know what, I don't like the parents that know their kids are bullies and don't sit down and talk with them. That disturbs me. That disturbs me bad. If you know your kid is a bully and you don't even try, and you heard someone came and rang your doorbell and came and talked to you about it, oh, my kid wouldn't do that, and your kid is the one out here acting, willy-nilly acting a fool. Like, come on. At some point, you gotta confront your kid. Is that why one of my boys' names is Bone Crusher? Okay, so you know what, Anika, shut your face. Go to bed. Go sit down. Go in the corner. Have several seats. Okay, first of all, you want to know where Alan get that Bone Crusher name from? Alan is a bone crusher because he was real big and tall. He big and tall. He used to be big. He lost a lot of weight. Yeah. Okay. You right on that, Tori. But you right about that. Yeah, you just hit the nail on the head with that one. I do feel like the parents are bullies. That's why the kids are bullies, and they don't believe their kids are bullies. And like I said, I have approached multiple people about their children about being bullies. And no, he's not lying. Most of the parents are bullies. They don't want to believe that their kids are bullies. They don't want to believe it. So that's pretty much why most of the time these kids be bullying. I'm serious. You laughing about it, but it really is. That really is true. Tori ain't lying about that. But yeah, I call him Bone Crusher because he used to be real big, and a nigga trying to put me on the spot here, but I don't call him Bone Crusher because he beat up people. I call him Bone Crusher because he looked like a bone crusher. A big solid man, like they can test some shit. Bone Crusher, girl. You know what I'm talking about. Stop playing with me before I slap you, nigga. Playing around with me and shit. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for coming on here with Life Be Lifing and sharing y'all comments with me. And I am so forever grateful that I have the audience that I have, because without y'all, Life Be Lifing won't be here. Tori said, these strong, independent Black women are bullies. You know what? Now you got to cut it down. Hold on. The strong, independent Black women are bullies. Are you calling me a bully, Tori? Because I'm very strong. But are you trying to call me a bully, Tori? Because I'm very strong-minded, that and independent. So, what are you trying to title me that? Just let me know. Let me know, brother, because let me know before I get off. But anyways, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for joining Life Be Lifing. Without y'all, Life Be Lifing would not be here. So the more you tune in, the more you like and share my videos, that really helps Life Be Lifing get off the ground. So with that being said, I appreciate each and every last one of you. I will post when the next episode will be up. Thank you guys for tuning in on this topic with bullies. If you have any questions, please inbox me. I have no problem. You got topics you want to talk about? Inbox me. I'm good with all of that. It doesn't bother me. But I appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you for hanging with Life Be Lifing. Sugarfoot is out. Love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm 100% that bitch. Bum, 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 babe.